The USTC Repeg continues to be one of the largest things that the Terra Luna Classic community is working on, and it can have a significant impact not only on the price of Terra Luna Classic, but yes, absolutely USTC. So we need to go over some of the most recent updates, because guys, I'm just going to be honest with everybody out there, I am getting extremely critical of the USTC team and the work that they are actually accomplishing on this USTC Repeg. We do have some ideas that have been thrown out there by Redline Drifter. We've got some graphics that they have made to simplify the explanation of this USTC Repeg for the Terra Luna Classic blockchain. So we'll briefly discuss that, but I want to go over USTC update number 4, where we are, I guess how far we've come, or really how far we've not come. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2023 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Now, look, if you guys are brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, and you're earning 5% on your cash balances. So even if you don't want to buy a stock or crypto, you're earning 5%. It's better than you're getting in a bank, so make sure to check it out. And if you guys want cryptocurrency exclusive exchanges where you can buy, sell, trade, short, leverage, all that good stuff, you've got KuCoin and Binance down there. KuCoin and Binance, they offer rewards for the more active traders. So the more you trade, the more you're going to earn. But please be aware, if you're holding on those exchanges, it's going to be considered a loan to those exchanges. So if you want to mitigate that risk and make it your asset, you need to look at a cold storage or DeFi wallet. Guys, I'm going to jump into this update in a second here. But first things first, somebody asks the question, and this is a legitimate question. Since you guys have been working on this for some weeks already, do you roughly have an estimated timeline on when the swap will be enabled? Legitimate question, right? Estimated, nothing set in stone right now. What are you guys planning? What are your plans for this work? Faffy from the USTC team says, nope. And he quotes, you've been working on this for some weeks already. It's literally been less than 4 weeks. Yeah. We know. And your 2-month proposal is already halfway up. Your $20,000 has already been spent and accounted for. We know that you're going to be asking for more money in August. We know that you're not going to be working on a USTC Repeg. We simply wanted a little bit of a timeline. And guess what, guys? You're going to have to pay $20,000 more if you want another estimated timeline, if and only if you are lucky enough to get one. Here's the problem with part-time work, unaudited work, when nobody cares how many hours you put in and how many hours you don't put in. You are held accountable to nobody. You answer to nobody. In the 1 hour a week that you are working, what do you get accomplished in 1 hour a week? You probably can't even clean your bedroom in 1 hour a week, yet these guys act like they're going to repeg a multi-billion-dollar coin working a couple hours a week. And won't even give the community an estimated timeline, and literally quotes them. And in a condescending tone tells them that we haven't had enough time to do it yet. So I want to look at this. I am getting very skeptical that these guys are going to be able to commit to the work and do the work that they have set out to do. Forward. We don't need to read it. It's been the exact same forward over the last couple of weeks. Alex, okay, this is the update. Alex has been parsing the data of all the wallets that hold USTC on-chain in order to identify wallets of abandoned protocols like Ozone Protocol that existed from before the crash and still hold large amounts of USTC in them, and is working on possible strategies the community could use to burn the USTC stored in those defunct protocol wallets that have now been known as Zombie USTC. That's where his $5,000-$6,000, whatever it is, has been going to. Figuring out how to steal and burn somebody else's USTC. I mean, even if it's unused, it's not yours. Like, that part, I really, really disagree with that part. I know you guys can tell that. But that's what he's been working on. Doesn't help pegging, doesn't help, you know, we were supposed to be submitting these proposals to centralized exchanges like Binance so that they could get on board. So quickly, people forget. what the proposed work was for. Redline has been working on modeling on how volume is impacted when the buyback protocol, or when the price of USTC goes under its peg with Kajak. I'll tell you right now, with these exponential lines they're putting on the chart and everything looks nice, that they can basically get USTC for free with the buyback, differential there. If USTC goes above or below, essentially below 50% of its peg level, they would be able to get USTC for free in that situation. Nobody is going to sell. Volume will be zero if somebody is selling it for a 100% loss. Look at cryptocurrencies that scam, and look at these rug pulls that implement a 100% sales tax. Do people go out there and willingly go lose all of their money in one transaction? People won't even do it if there's a 90, a 60, a 50. It's going to just destroy the volume. And here's a very dangerous plan that they may have. Here's my plan that I would have if I was some sort of a mad scientist working to repeg USTC, right? We've already established that they are willing to steal dormant USTC. Now, if this protocol, if this divergence protocol goes into effect and it doesn't immediately begin to work, now all of a sudden the price is lower, the tax is increasing, the divergence tax is increasing and increasing and increasing, and volume is decreasing and decreasing and decreasing. All of a sudden, we're sitting at a tax level 80, 90, 100%. Nobody is going to be selling their USTC at those levels. Why? Because it would destroy their entire, it just depletes their entire holding. Well, we get to those levels. That USTC stays dormant for 6 months. Or if they decide less than 6 months, since they don't have to put any sort of a limit on the time frame, that USTC stays dormant for 6 months, they decide to burn it. Simple as that. They get exactly what they want then. The USTC has been destroyed. We get maybe, 1 million USTC floating around out there after all of it's been destroyed because nobody's trading with that divergent protocol. They could be well on their way to repegging USTC by destroying everybody's current holdings. Fafi has worked on a refactor for the Terra Algo backtest that allows for multiple strategies to be used in a consistent manner. This change enables us to easily test multiple strategies for the buyback protocol or any future protocols and generate reports for each unique strategy. Please, guys, just generate one report. We don't need multiples. Just give us some sort of an inkling that you guys are on the right path. He has also written a unit test to ensure that outputs generated from the simulators are what we expect to be as him and Kajak continue their work on generating a report for the buyback protocol that's based on real-world data. Kajak has adapted his initial divergence tax implementation to work with Fafi's Refactor and has also been working with Fafi on generating the first real-world report for the buyback protocol. A couple of reports have already been generated internally. The primary focus is currently on ensuring accuracy of numbers before the report is released to the community. Bilbo has consolidated the architecture work and is done on his initial reserve pools and USTC Repeg implementation roadmap, posted the all-encompassing white paper that seeks to provide the community with a path to the complete revival of the Terra Classic blockchain. Now, this goes on to talk about the white paper a little bit more, and I will focus on that in a future video here, because they do have a white paper that they have written. I believe it's like 3 or 4 pages on the path forward for USTC's recovery. I cannot stress enough, okay? They are going to be asking for a second month spend. It's going to be another $20,000. It's going to be another 200+ million Terra Luna Classic that they are asking for. As the community, you must ask yourself, do you cut your losses now, or do you continue to allow them to potentially work? And I put it in quotes because they have delivered nothing of tangible value, right? They have given us weekly updates. They have given us 4 updates as to what they may have been doing over the last couple of hours of work. Do we do it again? Is August another spend? Do we believe that they are on the right path? Or is this some sort of, well, let's just see what we can have happen right now? Everybody getting paid on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain. It's not just the USTC team. We've got the Layer 1 team now working with Terra Rebels, combining spend proposals, combining teams and combining forces now. We've got the USTC team wanting to burn people's USTC. In my opinion, it is getting drastically out of hand. I want to know what you guys think. Down in the comments below, you guys think these guys are on the right path, or are they going down and straying away? Let me know what you think, and if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it. Subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day. We are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro 883 everywhere. 6 to 12 free stocks on Weevil, KuCoin, and Binance. Free Discord. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.